Hello, BookTube. Well, it's Monday and we have mail. Lots of mail. We have a bunch of packages and a couple of boxes. I can't imagine that these are all from publishers. Now, one of them I don't think is from a publisher at all. But I can't imagine it's from Unview because it looks like it's a professionally packed box. Unless you people have followed up on your recent spate of gift giving by gift ordering so that it is professionally packaged. But we'll get to the boxes at the end. First, we'll do these book packages here and see what we have. See if we have anything. Oh my, what the? Okay. All right. Let's see here. This is 2020. Okay. I don't know what this is. The problem is these things are being sent from warehouses, so the publicist can't add a sheet telling me what we're dealing with. So I'll just have to read this. This is To Love is to Act. Les Miserables and Victor Hugo's Vision for Leading Lives of Conscience by Marva Barnett. To Love is to Act. This is a book-length literary study of Les Miserables. To love is to act. These words, which Victor Hugo wrote 3 days before he died, epitomize his life's philosophy. His love of freedom, democracy, and all people, especially the poor and wretched, drove him not only to write his epic Les Miserables, but also to follow his conscience. We have much to learn from Hugo, who battled for justice, lobbied against slavery and the death penalty, and fought for the rights of women and children. In a series of essays that interweave Hugo's life with Les Miserables and the points of the novel's contemporary relevance, To Love is to Act explores how Hugo reveals his guiding principles for life, including his belief in the redemptive power of love and forgiveness. Enriching the book are insights from artists who captured the novel's heart in the famed musical Les Mis, creators Alain Beaubouil and Claude Michel Schoenberg, producer of the musical Les Miserables, Cameron McIntosh, I knew his name was going to come up, film director Tom Hooper, and award-winning actors who have portrayed Jean Valjean, Colm Wilkinson, and Hugh Jackman. So Hugh Jackman has an essay in this thing. All right, well, I'll have to check the date on it. It's 2020, but I don't know. Is it new? Is it coming out soon? A study of Les Miserables. Hey, baby. Everybody's wondering where you are. There you are. You that, don't you? My little garbage disposal is on the job. All right, this one does have a pub sheet. Fantastic. Okay, great. So what have we got here? Okay, this is a paperback release that is absolutely loaded with blurbs. Look at all these blurbs. This comes out in early June. Wow, look at all this stuff. Okay, so what is new in paperback? Okay, so this is a paperback of something that came out. We probably saw this on this channel, and I'm just not remembering it. This is called The Parting Gift by Evan Fallenberg. The Parting Gift. Israel writer Evan Fallenberg, a National Jewish Book Award winning translator and author, explores the destructive powers of lust and jealousy in The Parting Gift, soon to be out in paperback. The perfect read for Pride Month, The Parting Gift is an erotic and shrewd tale that challenges the very definition of masculinity, exploring the various roles that men take upon themselves in today's society as lovers, as fathers, as sons, and even as Israelis or Palestinians. I don't think I saw this on this channel. It's not ringing a bell. After crashing with an old friend for several months, the unnamed narrator of The Parting Gift, that means it's the author, is finally ready to move on and to explain the bizarre circumstances that led him from the Israeli coast to a couch in a small American town. The narrator met the talented spice merchant Uzi when his companions stopped at Uzi's coastal farm, eager to try the famous wares. He felt such an instant, animalistic attraction, he immediately abandoned his friends and his possessions, and the two began a passionate, all-consuming romance. Oh, this does ring a bell. Boy, though, Okay, a couple of problems here. I think I did read this. But I thought that the version that we got earlier, like last year, was itself a paperback with a much better cover. I'm going to have to look that up and see. This is ringing a bell, though. A slim, powerful epistolary novel of a grand beginning of a relationship between two men and its destructive, vengeful end. Yes, I believe I'm going to have to look this up and see. If I remember correctly, it had a gorgeous black and white, very sensuous, beautiful cover. And now it has this thing. And I thought that black and white cover was to a paperback original. I guess I had all of that wrong. We shall see. I will look it up. But this is gay fiction coming out in early June in paperback. Very nice. Then we have this one here. This is fairly heavy. Do you want this too, Baby Bean? You do? You want that too? No. Oh, I got it. Ah! My little piranha. Oh, okay. All right, this also doesn't have a sheet, so I imagine this is a June release, or maybe not. This is from Reaction Books. This is by Troy Bickham, and it's called Eating the Empire, Food and Society in 18th Century Britain. There's Wilson Shugart at the table with his friends. When students gathered in London coffee houses, Yorkshire women sipped sugar-infused tea, or a Glasgow family ate a bowl of Indian curry, were they aware of the mechanisms of imperial rule and trade that made such goods readily available? In Eating the Empire, Troy Bickham unfolds the extraordinary role that food played in shaping Britain during the long 18th century, when recipes from around the world peppered a new generation of popular cookery books, and coffee, tea, and sugar went from rare luxuries to some of the most ubiquitous commodities in Britain, reaching even the poorest and remotest households. The trade in the empire's edibles underpinned the emerging consumer economy, fomenting the rise of modern retailing, visual advertising, and consumer credit, and via taxes, financed the military and civil bureaucracy that secured, governed, and spread the empire. Oh man, that sounds really good. Troy Bickham is professor of history at Texas A&M. Aggies and Maggies. Okay, fantastic. All right. Well, I'm on board. No matter when the date is, I'll probably read this tonight. So those are the book packages, and now we have a couple of boxes that we're going to deal with, and I don't know what these are. We'll see what this first one is. It says that it's from Amazon, but I've had some Amazon packages that were repurposed. So what could this be? What could this be? Oh, it's a present. It's a present from one of you. Oh goodness. Oh man. Oh, look at that. Oh, I made mention a while ago that I love Everyman Classic hardcover editions, and I found a couple at the Brattle right before I stopped going to the Brattle, right before it closed, and people started sending me them. You started sending me these Everyman Classic hardcover editions, and so far, not one has gone awry. Not one has been a bad choice. As you can see, I made a shelf of them. And this is another one that, look at how beautiful this is. Good Lord, you people should not be sending me presents. You should not be sending me presents. This is the Collected Stories of Pushkin. With an introduction by John Bailey. He will not have done the translating. Who did the translating? Paul Debredzeni did the translating. But John Bailey, I don't think I've read his essay on Pushkin, unless it's the old one. Sometimes, let's see if it is. When did John Bailey write this introduction? 1992. Okay, so I might have read it, but I don't have this edition. And these things are just lovely. That's going to go right up on that shelf, but not before I read a couple of these, because I haven't read Pushkin in quite some time. Oh my, fantastic. Okay, and then we have the bigger box. Bean, I don't think you need another box, baby Bean. I don't. Bean, you're so ravenous, but I don't think you need another box. It does smell good, doesn't it? What is it, though? See, this is just paper. It doesn't smell like a book, though. So no, she's going nuts, because it doesn't... Oh. Oh, I don't believe you people. All right, well, I always say, don't send me a book. And one of you decided to send me something, the only thing in the world that's completely better than a book. Mega Stuff Oreos. Oh, can you believe it? A box full of Mega Stuff Oreos. This is 3 family-sized packages. That's almost enough for one whole day. Oh, good Lord. You people, I swear. Box full of Mega Stuff Oreos. Steve is pleased. But don't make a habit of it. So, well, there you go. I can't make a real pile with cookies in it, but we've got the Everyman Classic Collected Pushkin Stories. How incredible. How incredible. Then The Parting Gift by Evan Fallenberg. in paperback, and then To Love is to Act, a study of Les Miserables, of Victor Hugo and Les Miserables, and Eating the Empire, which is, the subtitle is How Wilson Shugart Got Gout. And those are the book section of our little endeavor here, and then we have 3 packages of mega stuff, of mega stuff. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm so flabbergasted. The bean doesn't know what to do. I got food in the mail. Where's hers? You people, I swear, you are too nice. So I'm going to wrap this up. That was our Monday mail. Good Lord, it's all downhill from here. But I will see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.